here today. Welcome to Howard Lake. At least it's a Toyota. Not a real one, but okay, arrived at Lake Howard pretty quickly. Got the truck parked. Amazingly, someone else is here fishing today. Got a little bit of information, but not very much, on the Lake Howard access area here. Department of Wildlife, pass required. Mine's in the window of my car. We're right over here. We got parking over there, it says, somehow. Parking over here. Oops. I don't see it up there. I'll walk up there and take a quick look. Anyway, I don't think there's going to be a problem here. Okay, and the day is really nice. The boat's ready to go. I'll hop in it, put the camera on my chest, get my gear out, and we're going to have a nice time today, even with this slight breeze here. It's not too bad. It'll settle down in a little while. And there we go. Lake Howard. Howard Lake. Whatever. When I fish a lake I've never fished before, I use a sonar or bathymetric map. I don't want to waste time in water that's too shallow. In smaller lakes like Lake Howard, I will make a complete circuit of the lake, trying to keep in 20 to 25 feet of water, because that's where I seem to have my most success, and late September through October. While doing a circuit of the lake, I'm looking for deep water close to shore. Fish get against that drop off and follow at a depth they're comfortable at. A jig or lure worked in this area will show you what depth the fish prefer once you start catching them. In Lake Howard, in the southeast corner, 45-foot deep water is within 100 feet of the shore. And as you'll see in this video, that's where I hooked most of my fish when I was just free jigging the atomic teaser tipped with worms. Okay. Lake Howard, or Howard Lake, whichever they want to say, finally putting out in here. Ready to go. Wind's calmed down quite a bit. And it's looking nice. Got the sonar going here. Okay, got it going. Says we're in about 7 feet of water. That's good. Not sure what direction I'll start here, but maybe just go along the shoreline here. Want to get at least 15 feet of water. Oh, there's a drop off right there. Maybe you could see that. And there's some fish sitting right away. Okay. Well, that wasn't exactly how I wanted it to cast, but that's okay. We'll get that to work out. And we'll get this one in. Yeah, we're fishing. Yay! At some point I'll turn the boat around. This wasn't really what I was thinking about. sometimes starting out. There we go. Boy, a lot of structure underneath here. Not sure if they can see the depth sounder. Looks like stumps down there. Wow, that was quite some structure there. Environment and see what they say about it. Anyway, it creates a huge reflection on the screen. Does not help at all. So I've been out here about 15 minutes, slow troll. I've already reached the end of the lake. Making my turn across here. It's 25 feet. And it's a beautiful day. The wind is fairly light, nothing I can't handle. feller's moved his boat. I didn't really believe him when he said he got 2 already that were pretty big, but he could have. There aren't any perch in here, but I'll bet there are. There are largemouth bass, and if people are dumb enough to put bass in here, they're dumb enough to put perch in here. So we'll see what happens. There's my fit. Did I get it? Nope. Okay. First bite. Let's see if it hits it dropping down. Yep, it did. And I hooked it. I don't know if it's big or not. Doesn't feel bad. It's coming in pretty quick. Very little fight. Now it's fighting. It doesn't look like a bad fish. So it took the garlic, egg, and worm. Okay, big already. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good size for these lakes I've been doing. Looks like it's absolutely swallowed the hook. It's going to take a little bit to get it out. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the biggest fish I've had in a little while. It's about 15 or 16. And there's the egg. Now I can see the worm. Let's see if I can get that hook the first time. Nope, I got his gills. Now I've got the hook. There we go. Put that over there. I'll use the regular stringer this time. These look like they're going to be a little bit bigger, so I have to untangle that. Wait just a minute. Let's see here. Regular stringer is that one. It's getting caught on. Haven't used this one in a while, so if they get tangled like this, I'll never know. Okay, fishing again. That was a good one, about 14, 15, possibly 16, I don't think so. 14 or 15 inches. Biggest fish I've caught in quite a while, actually. Been catching all those little ones in the other lakes. That one looks like it's going to be real good eating. And that feller in the other boat is already leaving. Either he's got his limit already, or he wasn't out for very long today. And it's a great day. I've got my first fish at 11:15. It's about an hour drive down here, so here we go. We're back at it, 30 feet of water. So that last one I caught on the garlic, egg, and a crawler. And I had a bite, set the hook, missed it, let some line out so it would sink right in front of it. It came back and hit it pretty hard. So it's one way to get fish when you're trolling like this, is give a stop, let it sink in front of them, or give them some extra line so it sinks, and they'll hit it on the way down. Now, a lot of fish, 11 to 14 feet down. Let's see if we...
Through the stove here, maybe 30 feet down, below me, soft bottom. Structure down there. And dropping off fast again. Water temperature, 53 degrees. 30 feet right out here. Shoot. Okay, that's alright. That happened, I don't know. Oh, because I've got to put it back in. Sorry. Alright, so 30 feet here, not 45. Well, maybe 50 feet here, because it's taking a while to sink.
Looks good. No problems. Might have had a bite because the egg slid down. Okay, I switched one of my rods over to still fishing here. See what we can do with that. I got a night crawler with a garlic power bait on there. Over here we still got the atomic teaser. I'm still having problems with my sonar showing fish at 6 to 7 feet. So we'll put up with that. And we're going to go throw that atomic teaser. When I parked here, I was showing a lot of fish. I'm not showing them now. Fine. Yep. Went down around 18 feet. We'll give this a half hour or so. See what happens here. Teaches me to switch the camera off. That was a big fish. No proof of that one. Wow. I was reeling in because it was real close to the boat, and man, that pole just about took out of my hands. Looked like a good 2-pound fish. Wow. Got something else? Good. Oh boy. Ooh, that is a nice fish. Maybe I can get this one. He's ways out there. Oh boy. Surfing the boat. Oh my goodness. Oh. That is a good sized fish. Oh yeah. That's like the one I just lost. Oh my goodness. Maybe it is the one I just lost and hit again. These hooks are very thin wire hooks. I can't really force him up here too well. And he does not want to come up, and I got the anchor down, so I got to worry about him getting in the anchor. My goodness. Oh my goodness, that is nice. Pretty close now. There we go. That's a good one. Yeah, that one's going home. Oh my goodness, that one is going home. Look at that. Yeah. He's about 17 or 18. He's a 2-year fish. Okay. Atomic teaser comes through again. 2 big fish on in just a few moments. Okay. He was well hooked. He was not going to go really anyway. Okay. And now, of course, I've got the net tangled on everything. Two fish out of Howard Lake today. Looks like 14, 15, maybe 16 inches, but I think it's 14 or 15. It's 14 inches. Cool, two 14 inchers out of Howard Lake today.